We were told the game was over before we'd even started. We were told our bodies weren't made for it. It wasn't our time to play. We played anyway. And together we played like there was no tomorrow. And they told us that was fine. You can play. You're good enough. And thought that was good enough for us. It wasn't. We are relentless. The game isn't over until we say it's over. Until we get everything we've given everything for. Until we level the playing field.
Lidl, proud supporters of ladies Gaelic football.
A lot can happen in just 1 second. Winning goal, winning save, perfect tackle, clever flick, good call from the ref, great shout from the line. The county title, after 30 years, a long way over, in just 1 second. It's a game of seconds. Glorious seconds. Genius in split seconds. They're great players. Just 1 second. The difference between a good decision and a bad one. A lost temper, frustrated shout, that gut reaction. We've all done it. And we're never proud. But we can do better. We all can. Sideline, dressing room, meeting room, all places of passion where split-second decisions are made. Good ones, bad ones, some days not so calm ones. It's instinct, we know, because we love it. We just don't think. But we have to. Of others, of our players, of our game. Think before we act.
Take a second, catch your breath. Collect yourself, don't regret. Take a second to make the right call for ladies Gaelic football.
It's Sacred Heart from Westport against Loreto from Navan, and as you can imagine, the atmosphere is unbelievable. I'm controlling the crowd behind me and keeping them a little bit subdued for the moment, but right now I'm going to whip them up.
We were told the game was over before we'd even started. We were told our bodies weren't made for it. It wasn't our time to play. We played anyway. And together we played like there was no tomorrow. And they told us that was fine. You can play. You're good enough. And thought that was good enough for us. It wasn't. We are relentless. The game isn't over until we say it's over. Until we get everything we've given everything for. Until we level the playing field.
Lidl, proud supporters of ladies Gaelic football.
What an atmosphere here in Pearse Park, and both sets of supporters are over on the far side. I see minions over there. I see lots of fancy dress, and I don't even know what half of the fancy dress is, but it's all part of the atmosphere as our camera closes in again over to that far side. You see them there in the aisles, and over to the left as the camera's now going over to the minions, and they are in the colours of Sacred Heart Westport. They are the blue and yellow, so that is them. So the supporters all over there, side by side if you like, and they are making a racket. In the foreground now, I actually see Loreto and Navan getting their photograph taken, so we're going to swing over now and get a shot of them on the pitch for you for their photograph before the game. And there we go, they're coming in. It's a team trying to create a little bit of history. No Meath team has ever won this. They've been in a few finals way back, St Michael's Loreto, which I think was the same name, or the same college, but no college from the county has ever won it. But of course, Meath are the team of the moment. They're the team of knocking down all the barriers the last couple of years. And the link there is Ciara Smith, number 11. She actually came into the Meath panel in 2021. What a year to come in. Now, she didn't play that year, but she was very much part of the panel as a 16-year-old. Only 16, so she's 2 All-Ireland medals and a National League medal, and she's still going for a senior title here today at schools level. So watch out for the number 11. Certainly Westport will be watching out for her. She is very much the one player to watch here this afternoon if there was one to watch. But of course there are plenty on both sides, and the other centre half forward in the blue out at the middle waiting for the referees, I can see over now as our camera goes over to her, is a very interesting character as well, and that is Laura Moran. You see her there. She is the captain and she's ready and waiting. The other captain isn't even there yet, but she's there before the referee now shakes hand with Shane Curley. And Laura is a Olympic silver medalist boxer, talented girl. So she is out there waiting for the captain from the other team, and the captain from the other team is Lily Dwyer, number 7. She is busy doing her warm-ups. I'm looking over and seeing her, and she's no intention of going over just yet. So Laura is going to have to wait. We are on Facebook. Don't go on Facebook too often these days with the live streams, but it means that you can communicate with me. You can tell me where you're watching the game from. You can tell me your connection. You can correct me if I make a mistake. I certainly do make mistakes, and I'm willing to admit to them if you want to tell me I've got something wrong. I've checked as much as I can. For example, number 13 for Sacred Heart Westport. Difficult name to pronounce. Palaz. It's French. Palais. So I'm doing my best on that one. So anything else though, feel free to give me a comment. Tell me what you think of the game, or a prediction, or any messages of support. Fire it up there on Facebook, and I'll keep an eye on it as we go on. I see the audience is building very strongly there for the start of this game. And we're also on YouTube, so we're on both at the same time. You have a choice of where you can watch it. Lily Dwyer is now out there with Laura Moran and Shane Curley for the toss at the start of the game. I'm trying to figure out if there is much wind. There's a little bit of wind. I think it's going maybe from left to right. So if Lily in the maroon was to win and take that, they'd have a slight advantage, I think, in the first half. We'll see if we can tell who wins the toss as Shane takes out his €1 coin or whatever it is, and who's going to win it? Who's going to win the first decision of the day? And Laura, I think, has decided to play with the win from left to right. Her team is down to our right, actually, so if we swing down now, we'll get the team in the huddle just down to our right where the dugouts are. There you are. That's Sacred Heart Westport, and they are hoping to become the first team from their county to win this since Ballinrobe back in 1995, and that was the last of a 5 in a row that they did back then. So long time for them. Their manager in there, John Coyle, and also part of the management you'll see there, Clodagh McManaman, and they also have Brian Regan and Alan Flatley, and they have one change to their team, and you might see a girl there at some point on crutches. Unfortunate for Fanula McLaughlin, named at number 10, but she is not able to play. She is on crutches. And Lisa Hastings, number 17, is coming in there, so it's only one change to the starting lineups. And we're about to pause for the national anthem here in Glen Brothers Pierce Park. This is the Lidl Post-Primary Schools All-Ireland Senior A Final for 2023. That's Lily Dwyer going over to her teammates, and they are over to our left in the huddle, and as you can see there, that's not Lily making the talk, but they obviously have a few leaders in there because she is laying down the law, and I'm sure they are inspired by that crowd, and they are really up for this, aren't they? Wow. There's nothing like the schools final. And at the weekend we did 3 junior schools finals, and there were 29 goals in 3 games. So it's not like you get sometimes now at senior level, adult level, and you might go 3 or 4 games and hardly see a goal. So I imagine we will have goals today. The atmosphere is building, and over the far side now I'm seeing there's more Westport banners. They must have arrived in the last 5 minutes or so, and they're making a lot of noise. It's like a competition between the two sets of supporters trying to outdo each other, and they're shouting, "Let's go Westport, let's go Navan," or Loreto maybe they're shouting, but the crack has started here. They are enjoying themselves, and I don't think there'll be any let up in the cheering. That's fantastic stuff, isn't it? SHS, Sacred Heart, and it's Westport, and their team, will better give you their team actually. Aoife Calvy's in goals, 2 is Emer Garrity, 3 Alana McDonnell, 4 Rhea Cafferty, 5 Ava Kelly, 6 Beth Hoban, 7 Ellie Highland, 8 Sarah Mulroy, 9 Sorka McCarney, 10 is not playing, so it's Lisa Hastings in there, number 17. Laura Moran, the captain, at 11. 12 is Hannah Sheehy. 13 is Ava Palaise. 14 Aoife Staunton. 15 Christina McEvely. And the Loreto team, Alex Connor in goals, Megan Clark at 2, Megan Coyne at 3, and now the anthem is coming, so I'll give you the rest of the team in a minute. Oh man. Well, you can have your All-Ireland finals in Croke Park, but what about that for an anthem? The way those girls belted that out shoulder to shoulder. Boy, emotional stuff here in Pierce Park. The young girls coming through now with their schools, belting it out there. That was passionate stuff. That was amazing. Well done to both sets of supporters there. It wasn't just over the speakers, the players, the supporters belting that out. That was absolutely unbelievable. What a start to this game. That's something I have never seen before. All we need now is a decent game, and I think we're going to get that. This is the Senior A. Last year, the standard in the final was just through the roof. St Mary's Middleton won it down in Bruff in County Limerick, and the captain who won it was Dara Canary, who is now with Cork, and the speed of the game was unbelievable, and I'm expecting to see him today. Ladies football is really going somewhere. Now, it's Sacred Heart Westport in the blue. Shane Curley is the referee. I nearly give you all the Loreto team. I'll give you the rest of it in a minute, because I think Shane is about to throw the ball in for the start of the 2023 Lidl Post-Primary School Senior A final. We're off. I was at a game at the weekend. There was hardly any supporters making any noise, but now I can hardly hear myself, but it really adds to it. It's fantastic. And Sorka McCarney is going for the first score of the game. She puts it to the right. She puts it wide. Loreto Navan team have got as far as the half-back line. 5 is Isabel O'Connor, 6 Zoe Hart, 7 Lily Dwyer, the captain. Midfield, Rebecca Riley, 8, Mia Brady, 9, Sarah Jane Lyons at 10, Ciara Smith, 11, Lucy Reynolds at 12, Lauren Woods is at 13, 14 is Tara Traynor, and 15 is Emma Brogan. So in the maroon, Loreto Navan, their captain now, Lily Dwyer on the ball. Just wants to settle things down and keep a little bit of possession. Gives a kick pass out to the right hand side and another kick pass. You'll see a lot of that at this level. You mightn't see it a lot at adult level, but you'll see it in this game. Sacred Heart move it to Alana McDonald. She's come forward from full-back, as has Rhea Cafferty from that full-back line, and she darts through a few opponents, and they leave it off now. And this is Ava Kelly going to get the ball, number 5. Now it's their turn to keep a little bit of possession. Yeah, there is a wind, and it is picking up at the moment, going from left to right. And support of the team in blue, little tug on the jersey, spotted by the referee, and Aoife Staunton has come all the way out to get the ball and now to take this free. Pops it into her captain, Moran. They're just trying to work it in. One thing having the wind, another thing using it. Staunton from Mayo. Where have I heard that before? The famous Cora has just retired, of course. This is McCarney. The next generation of Mayo stars trying to come through now, and swings a leg at that, and I think it's gone over the bar. Well, actually, no, I think it hasn't, but the referee has gave advantage and now has given a free, so it's going to be a free. And I think it was Sheehy who kicked that. Wasn't on target, but the referee has given the free now for Staunton. So as I say, we're on Facebook, which is great. Means that you can comment right away there, and I can see your comments, so feel free to leave a comment there as we go on through the game, or tell me where you're watching the game from, whether it's abroad or maybe in a staff room somewhere, or under a desk on your phone when you're not supposed to be, during a French class or whatever. Let me know. 2.5 minutes gone. We have the first point of the game. 1 point and no score. It's on our scoreboard. I'm just watching the scoreboard on the ground. It hasn't moved on to it. It has now. From the kick out, Lily Dwyer takes it well. The captain just waited for that and took it beautifully into her midriff and gets her team on the run in the middle of the field with Mia Brady, the number 9. A give and go from her, and she's looking another give and go, and that's a great ball in, and it's 13. It's Lauren Woods, and she's through on goal. First goal of the game after 3 minutes. First attack, and Loreto Navan from Meath have struck. What a brilliant goal, brilliantly made, brilliantly finished, right through the middle. I told you there'd be goals, and we have one right away. Turn of pace, she knew where she was going. Lovely finish. 1 goal to a point. Kick out goes over the top. Oh, you love this kind of football. I know there'll be some coaches tearing their hair out, and when they get to adult level they'll be making them play with the handbrake on, but the handbrake is off here. It's one team attacks and then the other. Sarah Mulroy gets it forward. It's Staunton again for her team, for Sacred Heart, and she works it to Pillay. No, that's actually Machiavelli, but well defended by Navan. And that kicked clearance could go anywhere, and I think McCarney is going to get it. She might get her free. No, referee says play on. She gets it to Ava Kelly. Great work by McCarney. She gets it back. Now inside the 45. Where's she going with it? She needs a little bit of support. She lays it off, but it's intercepted. And that is Smith getting her first real touch of the game. Ciara Smith. Another kick pass, but there's no one there, and Westport seem to have learned from conceding that goal, because they seem to have an extra player back there now, and it is the 17, Lisa Hastings, who came in at the last minute for Fionnuala McLaughlin. So as I look at it off camera, it looks to me like she's playing in there as a sweeper, but don't think she was there for the goal. I'm just laughing at the singing on the far side. Not sure what that tune is, but it's something I've heard before in the charts. I'm not the only one who appreciated the anthem, because on Facebook, Gail has said it was a mighty anthem as well. Totally agree with you, Gail McBride. Mighty anthem, unreal. Now for Sacred Heart, this is Kelly again. Gets it to Moran, and Moran tries to use her strength to get through, but there is no way through. But she does, I think, get the decision, or did she step over the line? I think linesperson was just hidden from us under that dugout. Yeah, it's a line ball or a free to Westport, and Moran plays it into the arms of Mulroy, although she drops it. She's going to get a free here, and she does. Gives it back to Moran. Electric start to this game. Great first 5 minutes. Didn't mention the management of Loreto, by the way, so I'll do that now. Freddie Newman, the manager, and he's got Jackie Shields in there as a mentor as well. The Mighty Mighty Navan is the song coming up now. And our sideline microphone was able to pick up the anthem at the start, by the way. That was key. You don't always hear it that easily, but we were able to go to that microphone. That's where that comes in really useful. We were able to pick up the atmosphere perfectly and bring that over to you. I hope you're enjoying the coverage made possible by Ladies Gaelic Football. This is Ciara Smith now trying to work a little bit of magic for her team. A lot of pressure on her shoulders today, of course. Seen her play for her club Screen in the intermediate, was it intermediate? I think it was, club championship in Leinster. She's still only 18, we have to remember. And what a collection of medals for such a young girl, but she'd love this one today. Good pressure applied there from Loreto Navan, but Westport find a way out. It's a nice ball into Hannah Sheehy, the number 12. Good play by her, gets support. This is Mulroy, I think it's number 8. This is number 8, this is Mulroy. Here she goes. Trying to do it all herself, and she is doing it all herself. That's a brilliant run. Referee has given her advantage and brings it back now, so it'll be a free in for Westport, and he again indicates there was a little tug on the jersey, and that seems to have happened quite a few times. He's cracking down on that. You see a little pull there, or a little pull in the arm maybe it was. But a free in, and Laura will use that window, I imagine, to try and get another score for her team. Ursula Nolan says best of luck, girls. That is on the Facebook chat there, as Laura Moran scores again. 1 point in it. Sacred Heart, second point of the game. I see the connection now. I think I was saying before the game about St Michael's from Loreto, so it is St Michael on the scoreboard, so it must still be that. But so the same school was in the final back in the day, but the fact is that nobody from Meath has ever won this Senior A title. Today could be the day. They're a point ahead, but strangely enough, they've only had one attack. In that attack, they scored a goal. They have the wind on their backs, Westport, though, and she might use it here, Christina McEvely, or she might try for a goal. Nope, worked it in and finished it beautifully. We're level. Lovely play by the corner forward. Lovely toe tapping and a little sort of dummy solo in there, I think, as well, and feinted the shoot and then just popped it over. 3-3. The goalkeeper is Alex Connor. Boots it out to the right hand side. Serious pressure by the number 3 up there for Westport, I think that is. That's McDonald. Good burst out of defence for Navan though, and she's fouled, and I think that's Emma Brogan. Numbers mean nothing. That's 15 and number 3 battling it out there. She looks for Tara Traynor, finds Tara. Tara looking a little bit of support and does well there just to get a little bounce in and feed it to her captain, and Lily pops it over the top. Runs into traffic though. Still have it. This is Smith. They'll try to work it in. There is that wind there, and they haven't got a point yet. They'll need to work it in and not shoot from distance, I would imagine. So they're just fist passing around. That's a nice little ball into the goal scorer. That's Woods. They run into traffic though, and the goalkeeper comes out to collect that. That's Aoife Calvi, does well. And then a quick clearance, but there's nobody there in a blue shirt. So the pressure comes right back at them. Now this girl had a burst up the field, and now another one, but not a good connection. Doesn't get the height on it, but she's certainly got a very good burst of pace there when she gets the ball. So watch out for her. That's Hastings now for Westport. Good interception. Navan get that ball back. They turn it over through their midfielder Brady. This is Lucy Reynolds going for the ball, but being chased by Kelly. Gets there nonetheless. This is the midfielder Riley. They've just been kept out here and eventually have to kick, and that's gone wide harmlessly in the end. So still no point in this game for Navan, but they are level. Minutes gone. 3 points for Sacred Heart Westport. 1 goal for Loreto Navan. The short kick out goes to Cafferty. No relation to Sinead and Lisa, who were playing on Sunday for Mayo. This is Mulroy again, and she goes for the big direct kick this time, using that wind, and gets it up to the full forward line, and it's one in there by Sheehy, or rather that's Palais. Father, I believe, is French. Looks like a Eastern European name, P-A-L-A-S-Z, but it's Palais. Sister in the subs, Carla. This is Aoife Staunton. Tries to get inside, but well defended by Dwyer. And does Dwyer get the decision? She does. So just to remind you, you have a choice of places to watch it on Facebook and on the Ladies Gaelic Football YouTube channel. And if you can work that out, you can put it onto your smart TV as well, or whatever device you prefer. This is Ava Kelly now trying to get through, but Dwyer holds her up. There's 2 examples in a minute of great defending by the captain of Loreto Navan, Lily Dwyer. Now Smith gets the ball in her arms, and immediately there's a buzz around the stadium. Off she goes. Leaves 2 players behind her. Is trying to get rid of Hastings, but can't, and isn't fouled. And indeed the decision, I think, is going to go the other way, so credit to Hastings. She did well there against the threat of the Meath senior. And now launches a really good ball. Picks out a teammate over on the far side. That's Sheehy. Sheehy looks for support. It arrives. Wasn't actually intended for this player, but she takes it. That's Staunton and puts it over. That's why she took it. And they're in the lead. Sacred Heart sneak into the lead by a point. Well taken as well, and credit for that move by for Hastings at the back for turning it over and then her pass. That's good play by McEvely. Number 15 won that ball from the kick out. This is Hastings again. She started really well. McCarney. Sheehy now. Westport enjoying a really good spell in this game. They've only conceded once, but it was a goal, and they've scored 4 times. Is that 5? It is 5. 5 points to a goal for Westport. They've scored 5 times. Navan have only scored once. But I have to repeat, there is a wind which seems to have picked up from the start of the game, and it is in favour of Westport in the blue. Goalkeepers seem to have trouble getting the ball short at this level. They tend to just go long, so it's a 50-50. But that's good work by Navan to win it and get it up the field. They're getting there gradually. This It was good work by Navan actually, and they might even get a score at the end of it, but Smith is closed out. Good defending from Westport, and this is Reynolds now with a kick. Is this her first point of the game? It is. First point for Navan. 1-1 now to 5, and that's a good response to them because Westport were just threatening to take over this game, but nicely finished, nice composed finish. And the ball really well worked to her, all the way up from the goalkeeper in fact. This goalkeeper is Calvi. She looks for her midfielder, but that breaks. And it's going to be Navan with their number 6, actually. It was Zoe Hart who gave it to Rebecca Riley. Now Smith. And Smith puts it over. That's 2 in a minute. Ciara Smith, the Meath senior, has found her range, and we are level 1 quarter into the game. 2 more finals later this week, the B final and the C final. One in Nina and Tipperary, one in Abbottstown on Saturday. We'll be live streaming both of those for you as well. Same service, Ladies Gaelic Football, YouTube and Facebook. And of course, another warning about the scammers. Don't be paying to watch this. It's all free thanks to the Ladies Gaelic Football Association and the sponsors, Lidl Ireland. Is there a better sponsor in the country? I doubt it. Good tackle. Oh, but the referee actually says there was a foul in there, whether it was there or just before, and it's a free in. She got the ball, but there was a foul in there somewhere that Shane Curley spotted, and it's level. But this is a chance 16 minutes in for Westport to take the lead, but it's not an easy chance out there on the left. So she goes short, and that's a good idea, into the middle, and she should finish this. McCartney, she was wise to that and got away from her marker and caught Navan sleeping a little bit there and put her team back in front. You see it again there, right in front of the goals. Easy finish in the end, but it was all about the quick thinking. Alex Connor, the goalkeeper, looking for movement, and again the ball just has to go high into the air, but Emma Brogan, or rather that's Christina McEvely, has got it. Now Staunton. Westport keeping on the pressure, trying to get into that scoring zone. She slips it through nicely. Being held up though, good defending. Now she passes the ball out to Kelly here, the half back. And that looks tight, but Hastings does well to keep possession. Several players around her. What's the decision? Free out. Shane Curley close to the action. Actually, no, he seems to have given the free in. Sorry, I thought he'd given the decision the other way. It's a free in. Laura Moran, oh, just about over the bar, and that is now a 7th point in the game. Well, they're doing the wise thing in the first half, Sacred Heart. With that win, they're just getting the ball over the bar. And if it hadn't been for that goal at the other end, they'd be a good 5 points clear. This is Zoe Hart, number 6 centre half back, battling to try and get up the field, and she is fouled and gets her free. I feel like I should stop commentating and just let you listen to the singing. It's very entertaining. They're really enjoying the game. Not just because they got a day out of school. This is Smith. She's been well marshalled, as you would expect. Westport know about that threat, so every time she get the ball, there's 1-2 players there. And that's where the other players have to come up, and they have been. They work it in. This is the 13 Woods who got the goal. She has that turn of pace that she had for the goal, and she had it for that point as well. She just picks the ball off so nicely, as you'll see again here, and just moves off on her left side. She takes the ball and heads off in one moment and one movement, and she's gone, and then gets her shot away. That's a goal and a point for her. Good response for Navan, and they get it back to a 1-point game. Kick out again is a high one. Spills, and Westport win the break through their midfielder McCartney. Looking off camera, I can see Loreto Navan have a sweeper back as well. They've got Isabel O'Connor sitting in. Rebecca Riley going back to help as well. But it's Hannah Sheehy with the ball, and there's loads of room here now actually, and there's support from Sheehy. They might just take their point, as I was saying. That's a sensible thing to do, and they do take their point, and it's beautifully finished by the number 13, Ava Pelays. 20 minutes gone, and it's point for point. Now these kickouts have been going either wide right or wide left. It was wide-ish left this time, but it's easily taken by McEvely. She's won 2 or 3 of these, and she's fouled immediately and just leaves it there. Gets possession back for her team. Nice message on Facebook coming in saying all students and teachers are cheering on Loreto Navan from a packed canteen. Come on, Loreto. I hope you're enjoying your lunch and enjoying the game as well. Great game, isn't it? It's so exciting. You would love to be here. It's a great atmosphere. It really is special. That's a wide. 8 points to 1-3. So a 2-point lead for Sacred Heart against Loreto Navan. But don't worry on the canteen there in Navan. You had the wind in the second half. This is not a difficult situation for you. You should be quite happy, I think, at this point. John Hare says he's watching in London. Thank you for that. Right, Loreto Navan coming out of defence, and that is the corner forward Brogan. She's not really a corner forward, she plays back there and she's a super player. This is Sarah Jane Lyons, number 10. And she has lots of room to run into because the corner forward isn't there, but she's seen that pass intercepted. Frantic is the word for this game, but it's so entertaining. 21 minutes have passed, and it's the sort of game you can't take your eye off. Didn't take it from the right place, so the referee's going to hold that up. There's a momentary respite, and there haven't been too many of them so far. As I say, it has been frantic, but very, very entertaining. Nora will give and go. The European silver medalist in boxing, Laura, and captain of her team, Sacred Heart. She's maybe the next Katie Taylor. And Rhea Cafferty blown up there, so Emma Brogan will take this for Navan and gives it to Dwyer, the captain. She kick passes immediately, and although that was a bit of a 50-50, look how well she took it and then ran on, but she's given her away as well. I think that was the 13, Lauren Woods. So possession just shifting from one team to the other. They play such nice direct football, but it sometimes means that it's a 50-50, and you see there exactly another example of that. It went straight to Zoe Hart. Moran now puts a direct ball in there. What a brilliant ball it is, and it's beautifully taken. And it's Pelays in there, and she leaves it off. They could get a point. They might be tempted to go for goal. No, Staunton will just take her point, and that's a beautifully worked score, you have to say. 9th point of the game, and that's a great return in the first half, even though they have the wind advantage. But it's a sign that they're a very, very nice attacking team. That was good direct football, which is always nice to see. 9 points to 1-3, and for the first time in the game we have a 3-point lead. People always ask us that old song, who we are. Oh, we know who you are. You've been singing for the last hour, we know. Navan on the attack, 3 points down. Look how many Westport players have got back, but they still might find a way through because they've Kira Smith there and a few other fantastic forwards. Brogan joining the attack and goes for a score. That's not going to do, but might stay in play. It does stay in play. They have to watch it, and it's McCarney for Westport doing brilliantly. Hastings. What an atmosphere for these young girls to be playing in with that crowd behind them. Fantastic. That is pressure from Brady holding up the Westport attack, but now they get through. They've broken through that line, if you like, and there's support here. Ava Kelly, and she just pops it back to Sarah Mulroy and says, off you go. It's starting to rain here. There's a bit of a drizzle. Are we going to have a goal as well? Oh, great save. Great save from McEvely, and it's Alex Connor coming to the rescue for Loreto Navan. The hearts were in the mouths of all the teachers watching in the canteen there back in Navan, but don't worry, it's okay. She made a fantastic stop. You see it again here. Christina McEvely with a shot. It looked destined for the corner. Great save. Monica McGurk would be proud of that one. And that could have put 6 points in it. Important stop. As I say, there's a bit of a drizzle here now in Longford. Is she going to keep that in? She just manages. No, the linesperson, the umpire actually it is signalling that that ball went wide. So a respite there, and the game remains very much in the balance. And it's Navan trying to get to half time, I'd say, without conceding any more. 5 points to half time. Connor after that good save, but that kick out has gone to Sheehy. Moran fancies it from distance. She's a good kick on her. Keeper has to watch this. I thought that was going to drop over her head into the goals because she was a bit off her line, but it goes over the bar. And Moran, the captain of Sacred Heart, puts her team now into a 4-point lead from distance. That's the longest distance for a point yet in the first half, and her confidence is growing. 10 points is an excellent return. Usually it's a goal fest at the weekend. We saw 24 goals in a doubleheader in the 2 junior finals that we did. Only one so far. It was a smashing goal and one really good save. Just seeing another of those scammers popping up, but we've removed it as soon as it popped up, don't worry. Just to repeat, this is all totally free of charge, free to watch, thanks to Ladies Gaelic Football and the sponsors Lidl Ireland. What a job they have done for ladies football at every level. This is schools level, post-primary schools. These girls, the future, and putting on a real exhibition here. And they've got great support from their schools, from their classmates, fellow pupils. And the game has been streamed for everyone to watch as well. This is Ciara Smith, a Meath senior player. She jinks in and out. Looked like she was going to go for a score, but left it off. They're trying to find her again, but Brogan is blocked down. The Westport defence doing really well, and they deserve a lot of credit. They've only conceded 4 times in this game. That battle won by Navan. Referee says play on now. Brings it back for a free for the Loreto. We are closing in on half time, and the game is finally balanced. 4 points in it. Little bit of drizzle and a breeze from left to right, favouring the team in the lead. Do you hear the drums? The Westport drums behind her are beating, trying to put her off, but I'm sure they won't. She gives, she gets it back. She gets a little bit of a nudge there, but referee says there's nothing wrong with that, and that's a great interception for Westport. Have they stolen it back? They have. There was a boot went in as well, and that underlines what I was saying about the defence. Sacred Heart have been solid in there. They've worked hard, and now they pop that ball over the top to Moran. They've taken out about 6 Navan players there with that ball over the top, and she loves to hit this direct ball too, and there's 2 against 2 here at this breaks. They could be in, but they're not, because it's well defended by Megan Clark, the number 2. Navan 4 points down, holding on until half time, I'd say. They'd be quite happy with that, but they don't want to concede anymore. Ellie Hyland, number 7 for Westport there, getting on the ball, but Navan have stolen it back. They've turned over the turnover, and that's been given away as well. Hastings nips in for Westport. What a battle for possession over there. That's well worked by Sheehy. Working it through the hands. Mulroy now, she loves to go through the middle. She's been well chased, but she's still going. What a run from Sarah Mulroy, and she's going to leave it off or do it all herself. She surely gets fouled, and she does, and that's going to come back for a free in, and you would fancy Moran will put it over from there. Individual effort from Mulroy, brilliant run, taking the Navan defence on her own, and drew the free. So coming up to half time, what do you think of the first half? Leave me a message there on the Facebook comments if you like. 5-point lead for the first time. 11 plays, 6. An exhibition of point taking from distance by the team from Mayo. Now that kick out is going straight over the line, and they have a difficulties playing into the drizzle, playing into the wind, and playing against a strong Westport team. Might be easier in the second half for the goalkeeper and her defence. Westport. And there is half-time. Not much added time necessary. So the half-time score is Sacred Heart Westport 11 points. Loreto Navan 1-3. A very entertaining first half as the players just make their way in at half-time under the tunnel here at Glennon Brothers Pierce Park in Longford. On Facebook, Joan Burke says, well done SHS, keep it going girls. That'll be the message for the second half, but I think it's intriguing for the second half because the team who are behind by 5 points will have the wind advantage in the second half. If they keep their heads and make that count in the second half, you never know. But Westport took a lot of great scores in that first half, and 11 points, as I say, is a great return. It was easier for them with the wind, but they still found their range, and they'll have the confidence from those scores in that first half. So 30 minutes and 15 seconds were played. Just checking another couple of messages coming in. Tanya Moran says, well done girls, keep it up, great match to watch. It is indeed, isn't it? And Jennifer Loftus says, keep it up Westport. And Sharon Joyce says, well done Westport, keep it up. Lots of messages of encouragement and support coming in, and thanks also to Aisling Cleary who's just come on and messaged, best of luck Loreto Navan, plenty of time to turn it around. And Charlotte Murray says, unreal Laura and team, all the players and families should be so proud, and I'm sure they all are as well. And it's so good to be able to bring this game free to view to everyone to watch around the country and see what these girls are capable of. That's it from the first half. We're going to take a break of about 5 or 6 minutes, get our breath back, and we will be back for the start of the second half on Facebook and YouTube. We're back on for the second half. The rain has got heavy here. It's turned from a drizzle into driving rain, and it's going from left to right with the wind. Shane Curley is about to get us underway again for the second half of the 2023 Lidl Post-Primary Schools All-Ireland Senior A Final. On Facebook and on YouTube, a free service from Ladies Gaelic Football and the sponsors Lidl. Sharon Joyce on Facebook says, thanks TG Cahir Sport for showing the game. Well, it's not TG Cahir today. It usually is for ladies football, but it's not them today. It is myself, Jerome Quinn, here on the team, doing a live stream for ladies football, and as I say, sponsored by Lidl. We're off and running the second half. It's got very difficult out there now for the players, but Sorka McCarney is making light of it. Brilliant run from her at the start of the second half. It's going to be a difficult second half for her team, playing into the rain and playing into the wind as well, but they are up and running. They have a lead. Can they keep that lead? She fancies it from distance. Maybe she was going for a pass, but it's broken down, and it's Loreto Navan who are going to counter. The rain, as I say, has got very heavy, and we've lots of supporters now coming up around us as well, so you might hear some noise around us, but we are persisting. A lot of noise on the far side, certainly. The supporters making a lot of noise, and they're thankfully in out of the rain on that far side, which is great, but the players are not, so I have to emphasise again, difficult second half for the players. Loreto Navan are 5 down. What can they do in the second half? Well, there you see the difficulty. The ball just slipping out of her grasp because of the rain. Westport get it back, and this is their captain Moran, who will just take her time. Margaret O'Malley on Facebook says, well done Westport, keep it up. Excuse me, keep it up. They had a great first half and they are keeping it up. This is Ava Kelly, their right half back, but involved a lot in the forward play, and now it's Loreto's turn, and they turn it over, and there's a boot goes in there, so it will be a free for Navan. Just checking the Facebook messages as they come through. Regina O'Donnell Callahan says, come on Westport. Loads of support over there in Mayo, and Kathy Dillon, keep it up Westport, great to be able to watch it live. And Elaine Gallagher also in support of Westport, but it's Navan with the ball now, and it's her full forward Tara Traynor. This is Sarah Jane Lyons, number 10, and there's the ball just aimlessly put in there, but it might actually work, and yes, they have it, and it's Ciara Smith has it, goes for goal. Oh, what a brilliant block. Oh my goodness, what defending by Westport. They were under serious pressure there, but she did brilliantly to get back. They knew the threat was there from the Meads senior star, and that could be so important. Smith grabbed it there, and you knew she had goal in her mind. What a brilliant diving block that came in there from the defence for Westport. They have a 5-point lead, and they are going to hold on to it for dear life. Sharon Joyce says, sorry Jerome, thanks to you and Lidl. It's okay, I'm only pointing it out that it is us. No problem at all. We love TG Cahir as well, and they are usually doing the games. Orla Lally says, best of luck to Loreto, my old school. Best of luck Loreto from Julie Trolan as well. Support there for them as well, and from Dimphna Lynch watching from New York City. And Kathy Dillon comments on that last bit of work there and says, unreal defending. It surely was. But Navan come again. Emma Brogan with the ball. She's the link player around the middle there. She's a bit of a pocket rocket in there. She's got a turn of pace as well. So the conditions more difficult in the second half for Navan playing from left to right. They do have the wind, but conditions, wet conditions in the second half mean it's harder to hold on to the ball, and Westport were able to kick off 11 nice points in that first half. But Navan mightn't have the same luxury in the second half. The conditions different, but they do have a free here. I notice they have a substitute on as well for Loreto Navan. I haven't picked up just who it is yet. Their numbers are quite hard to see from a distance. They're quite big and close together, but I'll get it for you in a second or two. Now does this go over to reduce it to 4? The roar tells you that it's the first score of the second half, and Loreto are back in this. Substitute going on for Westport now. Number 24 is going on, and that is Eva Carney for Sacred Heart, and she replaces number 7 Ellie Hyland. So there's a switch for them just been made. One made at half time. Westport have Lost it. They've lost it. And Tara Traynor has it. She gives it in to Smith. And she leaves it off. Really sensible play. And another goal closes it to 1 point early in the second half. And it is game on. They'll be jumping up down in the canteen in Loreto and Navan at that one. Ciara Smith used all her experience and skill and left it off. And it's Lauren Woods with her second goal of the game. Bring it back to a point game, and all of a sudden it's gone from a 5-point game to a 1-point game. And that's what Navan can do. We really have a game on. Loreto Navan, I think at 22 is that on, and that would be Elise Clark is in for them in the second half. There was a goal threat a minute ago. It was snuffed out, and then another goal threat. This game is perfectly balanced now. This is Aoife Staunton trying to get Westport going. We knew it would be tough for them in the second half, and it's just got a lot tougher. And that kick is going to drop short. Alex Connor comes out confidently with the ball. She made a save at the end of the first half, which could prove crucial. Working it sensibly through the hands to the captain Dwyer. She immediately looks up, sensible again, through the hands. And she's running on into the middle in support, looking for it back, but good defending from Westport and their number 17, Lisa Hastings, who's been on from the start and has played a super game. Oh, that's a lovely play again. Dropping the shoulder, coming inside. Good link play when they need it from the cornerback, Rhea Cafferty. Gets it again. Westport standing up tall after conceding a goal and a point. This is a good response from them. A brilliant ball into the corner to Palace. No support though. Nobody in the middle. She has to come back through. Is fouled, gets advantage, gives it to Sheehy, and the free now given. I'm not going to say they've weathered the storm, but that's been a good response. So we are on Facebook and YouTube. Feel free to leave your comments there, especially on Facebook. I'm monitoring that all of the time. We're 6-7 minutes into the second half, and this is Laura Moran now. Have they got their first score? They do. The crowd right behind it on the far side, they liked it. And that's an important response for Sacred Heart. Not just to go 2 points up, but after the point and a goal at the other end. Kick out is high and long, but it's gone straight to Westport. That's Hastings. Under pressure, she does really well. We get it to Staunton again, and now here's a chance for Kelly. They haven't got a goal yet. Saved by the goalkeeper again. Oh, Monica McGurk, are you watching? You could have a rival here in years to come, because Alex Connor has made 2 vital saves in this game. One at the end of the first half and one again just now, 7 minutes into the second half. It's tense, but what a response from Westport. What character they've shown. Well taken, making light of the conditions there. That was Palace, and it could even end up in the net. Could have gone anywhere. Navan have survived. It's a wide ball. Navan can consider themselves a little bit fortunate there. They've only conceded 1 point, but there were 2 goal chances in there as well. Can they respond? Well taken. She's not wearing gloves, I see, but brilliantly taken despite that. Despite the fact that the rain has been coming down. This is brilliant play, taking on the whole team on her own, and eventually the ball goes out of play, and it's a Westport ball. It was Emma Brogan steaming down the right. Hannah Sheehy for Westport. Nice ball into Moran. Does well, sees the support coming through. Mulroy takes it in her stride. She's had an excellent game for her school. Let's go Westport is the cry from the crowd. They're drowning out the Navan supporters. They've responded so well in every way to the goal, and the goalkeeper has kept that out with her shins. This is Zoe Hart down there under the umbrellas that have popped up. Good work by her. She runs into traffic and leaves it off. Actually, it was Ava Kelly, number 5. Oh, this is better from Navan, but there you see the handling issues. And she does release it. They were away there, but the ball just slipped out of their grasp, whereas in the first half, Westport, I feel, just had it a little bit easier. They were able to grab the ball. Trickier in the second half for Navan to get going. They still have it though, with O'Connor. In fact, it was O'Connor who made that good run a minute ago. Yeah, Isabel O'Connor, and here she is again. And this now is Ciara Smith. Can she provide more magic? She's found her range again. That's a good score, and Ciara Smith is having an increasing influence on this game. Good work again, as I say, by O'Connor to set it up. Smith applied the finish. It is end to end. This really could go either way. 10 minutes into the second half, 1 in it. Eva Calvi with a kick out, but Brogan is watching that one, and Brogan gets it again. It just doesn't stick. She's not wearing gloves, but she does get the ball, and off she goes. Gives it to Smith. She's the shooter and her strength. Oh, but it's actually given the other way. The referee says that is a free out. Smith trying to get her way through. Shane Curley was doing the National League game on Sunday, Mayo against Donegal. One of the top referees in the country. Good to see him also doing this final. Westport get that, a little bit unorthodox, but they get it, and referee says, yeah, that was okay. Mulroy adapted to the situation and kept possession, and this is Hastings now. Referee allowed advantage there. I think he saw a tug off the ball and then gave the free. Checking your messages all the time in your comments on the Facebook stream. It's also available if you prefer to watch on YouTube. Ladies Gaelic Football YouTube, Ladies Gaelic Football Facebook. Westport 1 point up, playing into the wind and the rain, which has turned into more of a drizzle again. Staunton weaving her magic. And there's a nice ball in. That could have been dangerous if she'd got it to Sheehy, but in the end it goes out harmlessly. Navan goalkeeper Alex Connor. That's high. It's anybody's. Who's going to win it? The substitute goes for it, but it was a Westport hand got to it, I think, the fullback, and it was the fullback McDonald, and she goes to ground, but the referee had already given a free to Navan. Good run in the middle here, but the ball has just gone beyond her. That was the number 10 Lions. Westport have got it back. They really have shown great character in the last 5 or 6 minutes, Westport. Or can they hold on to this 1 point lead? Mulroy, or rather, yes, that is Mulroy. Good work from her again. Mulroy, one of the players of the match. She has been superb. Leaves it off, and that could end up over the bar. It is. Aoife Staunton applies the finish. Good score. They get the 2 point lead back again. They're just keeping Navan at arm's length. But there's a long way to go. Goes right with her kick out this time. It goes high, but it's still going to a Westport player. They've done really well off the Loreto kickouts right through the game. Sheehy gives it to Palace. She might take her own score. Looks good to me. No, it's gone just to the right. It's gone wide. Remains a 2 point game, but a good spell for the team from Mayo. Looking to become the first Mayo team to win it since Ballinrobe in 1995. No team from Meath has ever won it. 3 to Navan. Looking off camera, I can see Hastings is sitting in there as a sweeper for Westport with an extra player back. It's actually 23 out there, I see now. I told you I was having difficulty with those numbers from a distance from the Navan jerseys. And there's an arm off the ball. That's definitely a free in. So 23 is in there for Navan, and that is Orla Riley, not Elise Clark, number 22, as I said earlier. The numbers are very big and compact there in the jerseys. They're quite hard to see from way up here in the stand, so apologies for that, but it is 23. Orla Riley came on at half time for Navan. 2 points down. This is quite a way out and not a great angle, but she looks like she fancies it. The drums beat. She has a good look. It's high, but it's going to the left. Didn't quite make it. She went for the near post and got the wrong side of it. Come on, Loreto, says Sharon Healy on Facebook. Crowd building there as people tune in to see this unfolding drama. 23 is in now for Westport. Their 23 is in as well. So a change for Westport. Chloe Chambers. And 17 is coming in for Loreto. That is Rosanna O'Neill. 15 is off for Westport, and 4, I think, is off for Loreto. That's Steffi Finnegan. 15 for Westport would be Christina McEvely. Smith is there. If they find her, they have found her. She goes for goal, Shirley! Oh, it has crept agonizingly wide. Oh, she holds her head in her hands, as do the coaches down below us. They cannot believe it. What a chance to go a point clear. 14 minutes to go. That was a golden opportunity. And she just rolled it the wrong side. The drama continues here in Pearse Park, and the tension, the stress. I'm watching the managers down below as they are going through the ringer. Westport have a 2-point lead. Anything can happen in a game, but especially at this level, you just never know. Navan on a bit of a roll here. This is their centre, or is it the number 10? I think it is. Again, those numbers are tricky. Rebecca Riley is number 8. I see her definitely. They work it to Brogan. She might fancy it. No, she's more of the provider. Leaves it off, and that kick is going to the right from Sarah Jane Lyons. And that's 2 wides in a row. And if you include the free, that's 3. Bit of pressure from them, but no scores. Aoife Calvey with the kick out. They battled for it. Who's going to get it? Good work by Rhea Cafferty, but Smith has it now and she's through. She missed one a minute ago. She's got another one-on-one, but just loses it because of the conditions. And Westport just closed the door, but there's still a chance of a point or maybe more. Trainer trying to find a way through, but great defending from Westport. Oh my goodness, if you're watching online, you must be biting your nails, no matter what side you're on. It's so agonizingly close. Navan so close to getting a goal there on 2 occasions, but denied on both occasions. It's a 2-point game, and Westport under serious pressure at the minute. Their number 2, Emer Garrity, under pressure from Trainer. Gets a free out. Underneath the scoreboard there, which says Sacred Heart 13 points, Loreto Navan 2-5. 2-point game, and Navan have it again with their captain Dwyer. Doesn't give it to Riley, gives it out to this side instead. They're trying to go through the middle though, and Westport stand firm in there. They have a lot of girls back in there, and they close the door through the middle. Tricky one for Navan, but maybe they'd be better taking their points rather than trying to work it through for goals. That's what Westport did in the first half, and that's mainly why they have their 2-point lead. They scored 10-11 points in the first half. I think it was 11. And they're holding on to that lead now. It's a Navan free. 11 minutes to go. You wouldn't rule out extra time either, would you? Navan bidding to become the first school from Meath to win this title. Following in the footsteps of the Meath senior team the last couple of years, bursting through the door and breaking all sorts of records, winning All Irelands and leagues for the first time. These girls are hoping to follow suit, and there is a connection. Ciara Smith was in the panel in 2021 for the Meath breakthrough year at the age of only 16, and she's out here trying to win an All Ireland today, and there's a brilliant point for her team. I think that was Rebecca Riley who put it over, found a pocket of space, and now they have been rewarded for all of that pressure. It's a 1-point game. Actually it wasn't, it was Sarah Jane Lyons who got the score. 1 point in it. Now this is an important kick out. Aoife Calvi, we're in the last 10 minutes of the game. Oh, and that was brilliant running there by the midfielder Sarah Mulroy to get possession. That was important because a lot of the kickouts have been 50-50s, but she made sure her team got possession, so they're trying to work it up the pitch. They've responded to everything Navan have thrown at them so far. They have relieved the pressure. They have a slimmest of leads, 1 point. Good driving through the middle, drawing a free, and that's Ava Kelly. And checking your Facebook messages all of the time. Feel free to comment there, or you might be just biting your nails and you can't use your fingers. Getting to the stage as well where I'll take your contenders for player of the match. Now, it's not our decision, but we like to do that in games anyway. We like to find out who you think had a good game, and then there will be the official decision. Westport trying to get through, they don't, but it is a free. It's brought back for a free. And this little spell is crucial for Westport because they've responded again, and they've got the ball up the field because it was one-way traffic there for 5 or 6 minutes, and it was beginning to look ominous. Laura Moran, capable of scoring from this distance. She's done it in the first half with the wind into the breeze. This would be crucial, and they've just edged 2 points ahead again. They are keeping Navan at arm's length, and they have done all through this half, but this is the business end. The rain has stopped, I'm glad to say, but it's still wet out there for the players. The ball is slippy, but it's Navan with possession. They were so close to going ahead with those goal chances. They got a point, but now it's Westport responding and holding him at bay, and that's over carrying. A free for Westport. They've shown tremendous character in this second half. They're up against it. Navan keep coming at them, but only in spurts. Regina O'Donnell Callahan on Facebook says class from Laura Moran. It was class. She was really cool there, and she kept her composure and put that free over the bar, and it could turn out to be crucial. Now the referee has gone over to talk to a Navan player here, and we'll see what happened again. Strong challenge goes in. She gets her boot to the ball, but contacted the player as well, and I fancy this could be a yellow card, is it? And he's explaining exactly what happened, and it's the substitute, and she's been sent to the sin bin in the last 8 minutes, and that's a really unfortunate one for her team. That's Orla Riley. And you can see why she just went for the ball, and she got the ball, but she also connected with a player who is down hurt now. I'll say it one more time, and it means that just another little ingredient in the melting pot at the end of this game, because Navan have now gone down to 14. I'm looking around at some of the people in the stand here watching the game, and they are going through the mill. Westport, we love you is the cry from the supporters on the far side, who have not stopped chanting and singing all through. Lorraine Knox says it's great to be able to watch the game. Come on, Sacred Heart, from Lorraine and Westport. Great to be able to bring it to you, thanks to the sponsors Lidl and Ladies Gaelic Football, making this free to view on Facebook and YouTube. Now, another cheer goes up, and it's a Westport ball, and they now have the advantage of an extra player, and they have a 2-point lead going into the last 6 minutes, and then added time, and their tails are up. Moran drives the ball into the corner, but also drives it over the line. The cup is being prepared to my left. John Joe has the cloth out as well, and he's drying the area. He's preparing the trophy and the medals and the Player of the Match award as well. So it's that time of day. It's getting close. But who is going to get that cup? Are Westport going to hold on? Or will Navan have a sting in the tail? They come close to a winning goal. If they got a goal now, it might just be enough. I'm looking off camera and I can see Lisa Hastings sitting there as a sweeper. Westport have an extra player back. But here come Navan. 5 minutes to go. They have the ball. It slipped a little bit, but Brogan has it. She does her best to hold on to it. I think she's going to get the advantage here, or the decision. She does. She looks to take it quickly. Referee Shane Curley says hold there a second, let's just calm it down a little bit. Sinead says great game to watch, come on Loreto. Secondary School St Michael's Navan. And Joan Burke, come on Westport, and especially the 3 Kilmina girls. Thanks for that message. I don't think that ball was intended for Sarah Jane, but she got it, and there's a kick coming in, and that looks like a point to me, and it is. 1 point game. Just to add to the tension in the last 5 minutes. Not 14 to 2-7, that's 13. This kick out is crucial. It's 1. I think it's Hastings again. What a brilliant game she has had for Westport, to consider that she actually wasn't down to start. She wasn't named to start, but she has had a crucial role sitting in there. Westport responding again. Every time Navan go at them and close it, Westport have an answer. But it's still in the melting pot. This is all about the last few minutes. Great work again from Westport to intercept that one. Jennifer Loftus agrees with me. Lisa Hastings having such a cracker of a game. Keep it up. Catherine Hughes says Sorka McCarney or Lisa Hastings for player of the match. Kira Smith battling for her team, getting it to Tara Traynor. Tara gets it to Rebecca Riley, gives it back to Traynor. They're working their way forward, and the referee's going to bring them back and give an advantage. Come on Loreto, 1 point game, take it home to Navan, says Sinead Lynch on Facebook. This is Lauren Woods. She scored 2 brilliant goals. They'd love her to just get 1 little point. It's a free in. Here's an opportunity for an equaliser. Oh my goodness. This has been a special day, and I think there are a few more special moments to come. Who is going to win it? Kira Smith, the Meath senior. The pressure's on her. She doesn't fancy it. Gives it short. Has she got an equaliser? Of course she has. Navan are level. Their supporters on the far side go crazy. There's going to be a hold up here. There's a player injured, and maybe coming off, in fact. Unfortunate for her right at the end. And it is indeed a substitution. It's the centre half-back Beth Hoban. Westport been forced into a change. And remember, they have an extra player. Navan are a player down, but they have equalised. Referee says, let's play on. Oh, and she's giving it straight to a Navan player. There's a chance here for Navan right at the end. It's level. It's not level anymore. They have the lead. They have the lead right at the end. No Meath team has ever won it. That may be about to change. We may be seeing history in the Lidl post-primary schools All-Ireland senior final. They've been knocking on the door the entire second half. Now they've burst through that door. Can Westport do it at the end? Can they respond now? There's still time. There's a minute and a half, and I think there'll be a good couple of minutes. Here they come. Sarah Mulroy. She has been an inspiration throughout the game. She's got it back, but the ball just goes away from her at the crucial moment. And a collision there ends up possibly on a throw ball, a hot ball. It is indeed. Oh my goodness, what character they've shown, even when they've gone a goal down. 3, 8 plays 14. 25 is in there for Westport, I see. That's Larissa Kelly. We're in the 60th minute. Westport get it. The substitute has got it. Another substitute has got it. 25 and 23. That's Kelly and Chambers. But it's one back for Navan. But has she done it illegally? She has. Free in for Westport. Oh my goodness. The crowd over on the far side. They're all down now on the side of the pitch. That's another sign that this is nearly over. Laura Moran, the captain of Sacred Heart Westport, has a free. We are 10 seconds away from added time at the end of this game. They have led for almost the entire game. Can they pull it out of the fire here? Can they get a score right at the end? They're working it patiently. I don't think a point will be enough. The low ball comes in. The keeper watches it. Alex Connor has it. Navan have the possession. We are in added time. It all depends now on how much the referee plays. We have had stoppages, so there's going to be at least 2 minutes. There is time, but Navan have the ball, and that is a brilliant relieving pass, finding Rebecca Riley, and they've worked it here to Brogan. She doesn't know where it is. She's got the ball now, though. She's had a terrific game, weaving in and out. She hasn't got gloves. She doesn't need them. She's got green boots, and they have extra injection of pace in them, and they have worked for her today. She's been terrific. Riley is clear. This could be the insurance score. No, it's gone to the right. It's gone wide. The referee, though, has seen an infringement, and it's a free in. Oh, Navan are close. Wherever you're watching, whether it's in a school canteen or a staff room or under the desk in the biology class or anywhere around the world, we have viewers today in New York and London. This is drama, and it's fantastic to be able to bring the game to you, thanks to Lidl Ireland and Ladies Gaelic Football making this free to watch. And it's a shame years ago that these games all weren't on. Back in the day when Mayo last had a winner in Ballinrobe in 1995. That was the 5th year they won it. What a team they must have had in those days. Navan are looking to become the first ever team from Meath to win it. This is the 4-point lead that they were craving. Surely that is the insurance score. 2 minutes in to added time. Shane Curley, the referee, looks at his watch. Aoife Calvey gets it out to Hastings, of course. Who else? What a game she has had. Remember, I will take more contenders for player of the match. Send them through now. As Westport try to turn it around right at the end. They've got a free, but now, of course, crucially, they need 2 scores. They haven't managed a goal in the entire game, and that has been one of the problems for them. There was a great save towards the end of the first half from Alex Connor. That was crucial, but here is a goal chance. Oh, and it's blocked out, and I think that was Isabel O'Connor who got across to make that block, and that is just as crucial. Let's look at it again coming in. O'Connor, the number 5, I think it was, who got her body in the way. Keeper didn't have to make the save. Her defender made it for her. Walterstown GAA club are putting Isabel forward for player of the match. And no wonder. Still Westport gun. We're in the 4th minute of added time. Have they got a point? They have, you know. It's not over yet. Navan are being pushed right to the wire. Is their time now? Sacred Heart need a goal, so they need possession here, but the referee looks again closely at his watch. There may not be time. No, the referee says play on. A Westport might get this. Brilliant battling by their number 4, Caffrey. Gave it Navan, crucially have it, and there is the final whistle. Navan have made history, and the crowd run onto the pitch to support their classmates and to celebrate an historic moment. Look at the colour, look at the excitement, look at the crack. This is Lidl Post-Primary All-Ireland Schools at its best. Well, Meath broke through the door in the last couple of years at adult senior level, winning the All-Ireland twice and the National League, and now Loreto Cavan have followed suit at post-primary level. They have made history by winning this for the first time. They have replicated that success. They have emulated the heroes at senior level. And don't forget, they have one of them in there, in Ciara Smith as well. That is the link. What great times, what glory times for the Royal County. They won it at the end with that crucial goal, but they had been knocking on that door all along, and you have to say, in the end, they deserved it. Your messages are coming in as we watch the scenes of celebration. They can't believe it. What a day for the team. What a day for the school. What a day for the principal, Mrs. Harney, as well. Congratulations to her. They have come through with flying colours. We had a message earlier as well from Orla Lally, who went to the school, and she's delighted to see them create history here today. I'm going to your messages on Facebook because it's going to be a few minutes before we get the presentation up here beside us. So keep those messages coming. Tommy Loughran says, great to see my old hometown Navan playing so well. But Westport is our home since 2006, and Sacred Heart is a wonderful school with so many wonderful students. Nice message there for both teams from Tommy there, and there's some very emotional scenes down below us. The Westport girls, of course, are devastated. As you can imagine, they put in such an effort and they led for most of the game. Sinead Lynch says, come on Loreto. And Dave Riley, well done to Laura. That's from her Uncle Tommy. That was Laura Moran who did her best there and put her team 2 points up. Sinead says, it was so tense, come on Navan. And Pauline Laverty, come on Loreto, bring her home now. Brilliant game. That was after the goal. Marie Halpin, come on Sacred Heart. Those are messages coming in the last few minutes that I'm catching up on now. Eva Hunter, what a goal. Yes, Loreto. Sharon Healy says fantastic goal. Ursula Nolan says fantastic football. Come on the Port. Leslie Buchanan says amazing stuff, Loreto. Charlotte Murray says come on Sacred Heart, a goal is yours. Unfortunately it wasn't for them. Just going down a few more of the comments coming in. Paul Kavanagh, watching in Tampa, says come on Navan. Nicola O'Reilly says Ciara Smith. Walterstown went for Isabel O'Connor for player of the match. What a performance. That save at the end might just have sealed it for her. Ailish Gary says congratulations Loreto. Secondary School, St Michael's, Navan. Michelle Boland, well done girls. Sinead is back, yes, well done girls. No homework for the rest of the week for the school. Marie Sheridan says well done to both teams, great game. Brendan Hughes says well done Loreto, Navan. Breda Brown, hard luck Sacred Heart. Colin McManus, chairperson in Meath, says congratulations girls. Patricia Mead, congratulations Loreto. The goalkeeper is my player of the match. That's a good shout, you know. Alex Connor had a great game. Pauline Laverty, well done girls, you're all brilliant, congratulations to all. Daphne Lynch, congratulations to Loreto. Paul Kavanagh, congratulations. Navan, Lorraine Knox, well done to both teams on a great game, well said. Emer McCarville says woohoo Loreto Navan, huge congratulations. Leslie Buchanan nominates the goalkeeper as well for player of the match. Linda Hunter, congratulations Loreto, brilliant achievement. Sharon Healy, congratulations Loreto. Sinead says yes, Loreto goalkeeper should get lady of the match. Bernie Coogan, congratulations girls, great game. Neve Rowe says brilliant coverage, both teams were brilliant, well done Loreto. Sinead Mallon, fantastic Loreto, woohoo. Anya says deafening cheers from the Loreto Navan canteen. Huge congratulations to our All-Ireland winning senior team. Norma Faulkner, what a game. Massive congrats to Loreto, St Michael's, Navan. Two great teams, well done to all. Aisling Cleary says brilliant, what a second half. Many congratulations to Loreto Navan. Megan Collins, Lauren Woods player of the match, 3 crucial goals. Didn't realise she got the last one as well actually. Yeah, it's hard to go past a player who gets 3 goals, isn't it? Tommy Kieran says great game, pity there has to be a loser. Gra Husey says hard luck Sacred Heart. Stephanie says hard luck Westport, but well done to get this far. Emma Dunn says great game, 2 well matched teams, well done. Kildare LGFA says good commentary, thank you. Super game of football, well done to Loreto, hard luck Sacred Heart. Looking at that crowd out there as the sun has now come out here in Pearse Park, we're not really close to the presentation. Nobody's coming up here apart from the umpires actually, and the referee is up here and Pat Quill is up here, but somebody needs to go down and get the captain out of all that, but that may be easier said than done. Mickey Cole says great finish, well done Loreto. Niamh Connolly, well done Loreto. Never gave up, wahoo. Irene Munnelly, hi Irene, well done Loreto. Keeper for player of the match. Oh, well, you would say the goalkeeper, but that's a fair shout actually. Sinead Boylan, well done girls, super win Sinead. Nicola Reynolds Moss says fantastic game, well done on the commentary, thank you. And to all of the girls from Screen, she's no nails left. I knew you were all biting your nails. Margaret O'Malley says hard luck Westport. Now they're trying to get the players up. That's the announcement going out now. Aisling Boland says super game, well done Loreto. Navan, fantastic result. Aoife Rispin, hiya Aoife. Top scores from Lauren Woods. Sheila Devine, well done Loreto, very proud. Miss Carroll and the study hall. All that coming in, lots of messages of support for the winners here after a fantastic game. They're now filtering over towards us for the presentation. Photographers are getting up here in place as well, and all of the players and supporters coming over. All spilled onto the pitch, which is part of the occasion. Sheila Devine, as I said, from the study hall, and we have a message from the canteen as well. Part of the fun, and it's just so great that we've been able to bring the game to people like that, not just so you can watch it, but also to put on this exhibition and show what these young girls are capable of at this level. It would have been a shame if a goal like that hadn't been made available to everybody. The Navan girls, as you see, just coming up. That's Lily Dwyer, the number 7, coming up, and she's got her teammates with her. And the presentation will be made in a minute, and I'll stop talking, you'll be glad to hear. And the presentation will be made by Pat Quill. He's been Ladies Gaelic Football president on a number of occasions over the decades, and he is here fittingly to make this presentation to the next generation of players. And this, remember, is the Senior A level, so it's Lidl post-primary schools Senior A All-Ireland final. We have 2 more finals this week at B and C level, which we will be making available on live streams as well. Delighted to say we'll be going to Nina on Thursday and Abbottstown on Saturday, so there's more to come. Gwen Wogan says amazing, great game to see ladies football doing so well. Delighted for Loreto, absolutely Gwen. And Sharon Joyce says thanks Jerome, hard luck Westport, great game, thank you. Nearly ready now. Pat is just having a word with Mark and sorting things out. The players all down at the front there and then up behind us, and Pat is about to take to the microphone. He is the captain there and all the players. I wonder who's getting player of the match. We have a good few contenders. I have to say Lisa Hastings for Sacred Heart Westport is a great shout, but I would imagine it's going to a Navan player. Could be Alex Connor, the goalkeeper. Could be Lauren Woods, who scored 3 goals. And there were a few other shout outs here and there as well. Isabel O'Connor at number 5. And here now is Pat to reveal all. Anne-Marie Farrell says brilliant, well done girls, super stuff. Anne-Marie and all the Farrells. We're ready, Pat.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everybody to Lidl Pierce Park, Longford today for our Lidl All-Ireland Senior Portrait Primary School competition. What a cracking final it was. And congratulations to both teams on a wonderful game of football. Commiserations to the Westport girls. Hard to lose such a cracking game, but when you look back at it, you take great pride in having reached the All-Ireland final. And to the St. Michael's Navan team, congratulations girls, powerful game of football, it's something that will remain in your memory for the rest of your lives. What a game it was. Both teams today gave us a demonstration of what Gaelic football is all about. Fast flowing, moving, going forward the whole time, and I suppose the scores that were got, there were fantastic scores from both teams, was testament to that, and I suppose goals win games, and that's what happened here today. So well done to you. I would like to compliment the coaches of both teams to have coached the players, and obviously also the players and the players and the coaches at club level that brought to the standards that we saw here today. A lot of work goes into that to produce that exciting football. So thanks everybody for what you're doing. And thanks to the parents for bringing the girls around the country in bad weather and good weather and everything else, and the support that you have given them. So well done to everybody. I'd like to thank the referee Shane and his umpires and slides people, our own volunteers here today, and the staff here at Lidl Pierce Park for having the facilities so as always, an excellent venue for games. So well done to everybody. To the media, for the coverage that you've given us. Thanks a million for all what you do for the promotion of ladies football. And I wish everybody, girls, going forward, the best of luck in your academic careers, your sporting careers, and in your own personal life. And best of luck to everybody concerned. Thank you. First of all, player of the match. And goodness knows, thank God, I didn't have anything to do with it, because it was certainly a very hard job to do. There were so many excellent performances out there, whether it was defending, whether it was attacking, whatever the case may be, the scores that were taken and the scores that weren't taken, the people who made the scores. So such a difficult job. However, the player that people settled on as being the player of the match was the St. Michael's number 15, Emma Brogan.
Well, none of you predicted that one, did you? But you have to say she deserves it too. She had a fantastic game all the way through. A link player, sort of in a sweeper role, and she kept her team going right to the end. Well done, Emma Brogan.
Okay, I'd like to present the cup to the captain, Lily Dwyer.
First, I'd like to thank the ref and Longford for the use of their pitch today. I would also like to thank Westport for an absolutely fantastic game. These are an amazing side to be playing against, so physical and so strong. You stood yourself proud and your school proud. So 3 cheers for Westport. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! I'd like to thank Ms. Plunkett, Mr. Newman and Ms. Shields for all their hard work and sorry. I'd like to thank you for all your hard work and all your time and dedication that you put into our training, and it doesn't go unnoticed, so thank you so much. Okay? And last but definitely not least, I would like to thank this bunch of girls in front of me. These are absolutely I can't believe you won the All-Ireland, and these are just, these are amazing to play with, and I'm just delighted. And each and every single one of you deserve this as much as anyone, so woo.
Brilliant scenes for the school there, the winning school. First ever from Navan. Well done, Lily Dwyer there as well. And they're all now being saluted by the supporters. Isn't that a lovely shot there? Getting their photograph taken. Now we're up behind it, but you can see the supporters all down below us there. And they are applauding their team. And I think the team will now go down and get a photograph down with them as well. I'm just going to finish off by reading some of your late messages that have been coming through on the Facebook feed, and we'll watch the celebrations and the players lifting the cup and going down and taking it down to their supporters while they do that. Anya Marie Nafarher says, well done Loreto, nice to be able to tune in from London to watch my old school win the All-Ireland. It's a pleasure. Congratulations to all, but particular mention to the brilliant Simonstown girls. Sinead Boylan, well done Loreto. Bertie and Olive McGuinness in Deleek. Caoilach Monaghan says, brilliant Navan, senior All-Ireland champions. Congratulations to team and management. Therese Monaghan Lina says, congratulations girls. Kay Evans, congratulations Loreto, fantastic game. Amy Costello, well done girls, super second half. And it really was a super second half. And what about that player of the match as well, Emma Brogan? There were a number of really strong contenders, but I'm delighted that she got it. And there you see Lily bringing the cup down. I told you those would be great moments to stay on and watch. Look at all the painted faces and the excitement there. That's what it's all about, isn't it? And I see a banner there as well with the name Emma B on it as well. The player of the match has even got banners for her. And you can see why. She's going to get more banners written for her. And look at the singing and look at the hooters in there. That is the crack of Lidl post-primary All-Ireland schools level. And this has been the Senior A final in Pearse Park in Longford. It's been a pleasure to bring it to you, right from the amazing anthem at the start of the game. If you haven't seen that, go back and watch it. It was something else. So the start and the end have been superb, and they have bookended a magnificent final, as Pat Quill said. Very entertaining, terrific game, and in the end it is well done to those girls from Loreto College, Navan, making history. Well, it's all me these days, isn't it? Well done to the Loreto. From us all in Pearse Park, it's goodbye.
We were told the game was over before we'd even started. We were told our bodies weren't made for it. It wasn't our time to play. We played anyway. And together we played like there was no tomorrow. And they told us that was fine. You can play. You're good enough. And thought that was good enough for us. It wasn't. We are relentless. The game isn't over until we say it's over. Until we get everything we've given everything for. Until we level the playing field.
Lidl, proud supporters of ladies Gaelic football.